Okay, we got more on that accident that occurred just a few minutes ago. We reported on it News First during the 4 o'clock show. Bob Sharp joins us just coming back there from the scene. Kind of an interesting story. This is not your run-of-the-mill wreck, is it, Bob?
No, it isn't, and you can see there from the tracks. Apparently what we think happened is one of the deputies saw the vehicle and recognized the person or people involved. They were trying to switch drivers, so they shoot into this curve and they end up over there in the embankment. Good news is no one was injured. We know one person was taken into custody, and the state police is handling the accident part of it. And
I guess the deputies would be a witness in this situation.
Well, they're witness, and plus they're going to be filing more charges, we believe, also. So it's kind of a twofold.
Right. Are we seeing any of the folks involved in the incident?
Not really sure. They weren't identified, you know. And it was.
And now, is that a creek?
Little creek coming in down there. It was. It's extremely hot out there today, and it's going to be hotter tomorrow. But you could tell people are getting all flustered, and they got the suspects in the car pretty quick as they were. But you can see the skid mark. Now,
the call came in close to the Blackberry Road. This is not the Blackberry Road, is it?
Yeah, that is Blackberry Road.
It is, okay. All right, and this is where they lost control. You're saying you had two passengers, one of them where they were switching the from driver to passenger, hoping that if they got pulled over that
one of them was licensed, the other one had a DUI conviction in Henry County and was revoked.
Wow.
And apparently the deputy or someone saw that taking place, and as that was happening, that's when they veered off the road and overcompensated for it, obviously.
Yeah. All right. That's not the only wreck we're talking about. I understand that there was a little bit of an accident that occurred recently around here.
Last night, about 8 o'clock, right after the show, there was a hit and run right here in front of our studios. City police, state police were involved. There was one person that was taken to the hospital, we believe, that was treated there on the scene. But the small red car was hit from behind, and they were checking for damage there. Haven't gotten any word yet as of any arrests in that incident.
Being a former police officer, what are they facing for the hit and run?
If you're hit and run and the individual's injured, you're facing a felony. If it's a hit and run and it's property damage, it's a misdemeanor. It's a big difference. If you hit somebody and they're injured and you don't seek help or you don't stop, you're dealing with a serious situation there. And we see so much of that. I think people don't realize that when you hit a vehicle, how much injury could be there.
All right, so let's go back to the top story of the day. We just reported on it, but we'll go through it once again. It's been a bit of a slow news day here in Henry County, but this just developed here a few moments ago there on Blackberry, where the vehicle overturned. I understand they were trying to switch from passenger to driver and flipped over, kind of being paranoid from the cops in this situation. And now the state police is investigating?
That's right. They're investigating an accident there. It's in that real sharp curve right there on Blackberry. I asked the officer, were you in pursuit? And he said, no, they did not pursue the vehicle. But it was getting ready to be a pursuit because they had recognized the person, I believe, had turned on them. And they tried to switch drivers. And you see what happens.
You said that there was another incident coming from North Carolina. Are these connected?
No, they weren't. At the time, I asked the officer about that, but there was a red pickup truck that was coming out of Patrick County on 57 that was intoxicated all over the road. They never got that vehicle to my knowledge. We thought it might be because it was so closely talked about at that time.
All right. Well, Bob, thank you for that. We'll try to get more information about that before the night's out, and hopefully maybe get the names of the folks involved. You're watching Star News. We'll be right back.